Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are starting a brand new challenge here, which if you have seen the last two videos on my channel, I have kind of been hinting at. So the challenge that we will be starting today is the Queen Bee challenge. Now this challenge was very popular in The Sims 2, but I haven't really seen it in The Sims 3 or 4. So I decided to give it a try anyways. I did find some rules for it on the internet, but nothing really clicked with my playstyle. So instead, we're just going to kind of follow the basic rules and just play with vibes. So let me introduce you to our founder first and foremost. So Caroline here is flirty, a loser, natural cook, neat, and a diva. Her favorites are the color black, fruit parfait is her favorite food, and she likes classical music. She is also a Libra. And then you're probably wondering who this fellow beside her is, and this handsome fellow is her boyfriend, and his name is Robert Riffard, and I got him from Tumblr, and so you'll be able to get the link to him in the description below. And he cannot stand art, has commitment issues, is good, a virtuoso, a heavy sleeper. His favorite colors are violet, spaghetti with veggie sauce, kids music, and he's a Sagittarius. His lifetime wish is to become a rock star. Not that the lifetime wishes are that important in this playthrough, and I didn't mention, but Caroline's is to be surrounded by family. And so, if you have never seen the Queen Bee challenge before or heard of it, it's fairly similar to an 100 baby challenge in the same way that you have one mother who is to have a bunch of children. The only difference is, in this challenge, you have the one mother, and she is to have 6 children with 10 different fathers. So, I decided to roll a wheel, which I will pop in here so you can see that I have done. And that is how we got Robert out of all 10 Sims that I did download for Tumblr. And I decided to start with them being boyfriend and girlfriend so we can kind of get a roll on with this challenge. They do have a bit of a longer lifespan so that I can hopefully get through all 10 fathers before she gets too old. That's part of the challenge as well. But other than that, pretty much the goal is, like I said, to have 6 children with Robert here, and then once the last child reaches, I believe it's toddler stage, we are able to kick Robert and all 6 kids out of the house. And so, let's hop into it and get started. I've also rolled for a skill for our lovely founder Caroline to learn, and with every father will be a different skill that she will have to learn and try to master during that time. And so I will pop that in here so you can see, but she rolled for the piano skill. So neither of them have any. Just making sure their house is fully. I had to revert back to an older save, so yeah, the nursery is no longer there, but that is okay. And they're missing a bathroom, so that's fine. But let's get them some instruments, because with his Rockstar Lifetime Wish, he will want to learn the guitar skill. So let's just get a basic guitar. I don't feel like changing the color of it right now. I might do that later. And then I have these like classic upright piano CC that I think I will use. Yeah, I think that's the only one, so I'll use that one. She won't be able to go out and about town to play, but that's okay. And I'm just gonna give it a cool color just to match the room a little better. There we go. So they got their instruments, and I'm going to actually just quickly pop a bathroom up here so that they don't have to go downstairs. I won't do all the decorating and everything that I had. It's just going to be very basic for now, and then I can in the future go and fix that. So perfect. So let's hop into the gameplay and get it started. So Robert here looks like he's just brightening her day while things just start to load in the game. I'm choosing to play with story progression off just so we can try to limit the amount of pop-ups, and also it's not too important once like the Sims and everything are already in the town. They're gonna go check it out. I'm actually gonna start by sending him over here to join the music career and then attend a guitar class. And then she wants to join the law enforcement career, which I doubt she will be going to a lot with having to pop out 6 babies fairly quickly, but let's get her a career. Yeah, I think I'm gonna send her for a piano class. I was contemplating sending her for something for her job, but piano's the only skill we really care about right now. So they're gonna head out on their separate ways and get their jobs and learn some skills. Then I should probably also send one of them over to the grocery store, as I do have the mod that they have to buy their own groceries, so we'll get that going. What's the weather like? Ooh, 30 degrees. That's pretty hot. So why don't you go, guys? Oh, yes. Why don't you guys go to the swimming pool? After that, and just hang out at the pool. So learn. Perfect. We'll just speed through this so don't have to sit through everything. And then he's gonna head off. He wants to play the guitar and he wants to learn a skill. We can do both of those. And she wants to flirt. Of course she does. Alright, anyone at the pool that we can hang out with? There's a tourist. Not very important, but we could maybe make friends with them. I'm gonna send him to go swimming, and she's gonna go to the grocery store, pick up some vegetables, and then hop on over to the pool and hopefully cool down, because 28 degrees Celsius is pretty warm. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I live in Canada and I just know that it's hot. But let's buy a bunch of tomato, a bunch of lettuce, let's get a few fruits. Can get some tofu, some cheese, links, get a few more cheeses, egg. Okay. I think that's all I'm gonna get them to get for now. So that music is very loud. I'm gonna turn that down. I don't want to get any copyright strikes for that playing in my video. And then let's turn on the water and send her down the slide. I think I'm just gonna let them hang out here and have some fun. Try to keep cool while they have the day off, and then they're gonna probably go home tonight, try for a baby, because we gotta get this challenge going, especially if she wants to have all 6 kids with every father. So yeah, I'm just gonna let them play. They're having a good time. In case anyone wanted to know, we're playing in, I believe it's called Kamoshika Island. I will also link it down below. I love this world. I played another challenge in this world, and it's just a great world. It's nice, small, doesn't lag overly, but you still have everything you need, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. So I'm just gonna fast forward here, let them do their thing for a bit longer. They're having the time of their life. That's all that matters to me. And apparently someone's skinny dipping. Where are you going? Okay, that's strange. I don't exactly know what he was reacting to, but I think I'm gonna send them home because it is almost dinner time, and I'm gonna try to get Caroline to cook at least dinners, if not breakfast, every day. She will be home pretty much all the time and not working, so just makes sense. So there we go. And she wants to also learn the logic skill, so lock that in. I'm going to get him to play alone while she does the cooking of dinner. Over here. There we go. Oh, looks like yes. There's so many things going on right now that, because I had to revert to an older save, things are missing, and it sucks, but we'll make it work. We'll get her to serve dinner. I really like their kitchen. I think it just came out really cute and simple. So get her to do that, and then he's over here strumming away on his guitar. Gonna take a quick photo of him. Go. He wants to jam with another sim, if possible. She's over here making mac and cheese. I'm hoping she doesn't burn it, as she is a natural cook, but she doesn't have any cooking skills, so we'll see how that goes. Well, looks good so far. Oh, perfect. Alright. And I'm gonna try out this new mod that I have. I call them to me. I get them to put that down, and then she serves it. And then they go and eat together. I really like that for family gameplay. I always hate when Sims tend to eat separate or at different tables, so this kind of helps that. So yeah, I think after they're done eating, I'm gonna get them to maybe do a bit of flirting and, I don't know, try for a baby, I guess. I wouldn't mind giving her at least a day or 2 of work just so we have money, but also I've got to get the challenge going sooner rather than later. So we'll do that. I'm gonna also go heat of the moment kiss, see how he reacts. I mean, they are boyfriend and girlfriend, but... Oh, good. Yeah, I was worried with his commitment issues that he would, not really be wanting to take our advances, so just let them flirt a bit. Cuddle? Passionate kiss. And try for baby. So that, and he also wants to kiss her, which is good. They're so cute. Look at them. Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera around to get a nice angle. Perfect. Oh, look how cute they are. I love these animations. Sucks that my game is not the biggest fan of it because of some other mods I have, but does not stop me from using them. The Sweet Simmer did an amazing job in making these animations. Look how cute that is. Adorable. Well, ignore the fact that you can see through the window through his hair. But get them going. And trying for that baby, and then they both have work in the morning, so they'll have to head to bed. But yeah, that's pretty much all that will happen. Looks like they're gonna have a shower. Do you mind? Maybe we'll try in the bed. Try for a baby. I hate when they do that, but maybe they'll do fine this way. Fast forward, get them into bed. Perfect. Let's get a good view. I will be posting any photos that you see me take on here on my Tumblr, which I will also have linked below. And there it is. She is pregnant. Yay. Congratulations, Caroline. I'm gonna have you go and use the bathroom. And he is gonna go clean up apparently after himself. And then I'm gonna send them both to bed. He has to get up. He doesn't work until 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's not too important for him, but she will have to get up at 7 o'clock to go to work. So I'll just fast forward through the night. So let's get them both down here. And it's nice that they can at least have breakfast. More breakfast together before she has to go to work. But I think she's actually going to end up throwing up, so let's put your cereal away for later, even though I don't think anyone in their right mind would. He wants to play the blues. Well, I'm actually going to get you to play your guitar instead. And there she is, throwing up. I won't show it just in case it makes anyone not feel very good. But she is pregnant, and she will pop later tonight. Thankfully, she will get a day of work in. So off she goes, and she can chat with her partner. And then for him, he can just work on his guitar skill until he has to go to work, really. It's a rainy day. Rain is really loud in my game. I don't know if anyone else's game makes the rain really loud at times. And what does he want? He wants to visit Champ Sims? No. No, we're not doing any traveling. Alright, one of your coworkers just started a rumor that you live a double life. Do we accept the rumor, tell them it's not true, or start a rumor as well? Let's tell them it's not true. Morris apparently does not believe me. And that's okay. He's probably the one that started the rumor anyway, so... Whatever you say, Morris. Alright. It's almost time for him to start work. I'm gonna get him to use the toilet one more time before he goes. And there we go. And off he will go to work, and then Miss Caroline will be back very soon. Meet your fellow musicians. He's just gonna continue at work. And there she is. $239 for her day. We'll bring her home. And then I'm gonna get her to shower. And let's get her starting to work on her chess. Just a little bit. She wants to buy a washing machine and a dryer. Why not? I'm gonna have to do it separately though, because I don't want to get rid of any of the other wishes she has there. But let's see. Bathroom. Just gonna give them like the cheap ones, I think. So these ones are kind of cute. Okay, let's do this one. Okay, do that. I believe this is store content. Oh, I'm gonna make sure that's locked in so she really gets the points from it. Okay, perfect. So, find the dryer. Perfect. I'm hoping they can access it here. I've had troubles with that before, and I think I'm just gonna make it white. Everything's white. And might as well put a few laundry baskets around. I know there's not a lot of spaces in each room to actually do it, because I didn't think about putting laundry in originally, but 2 laundry baskets should be good for now. As time goes, we'll do more. So, let's just get her going. Fast forward so we don't have to sit here the whole time. And what does he want? He wants to change jobs. Well, too bad. I'll let you skinny dip, but I won't let you change jobs because that's your lifetime wish. But here she is wanting mac and cheese. I can lock that in because we do have mac and cheese that she can eat. I'm also going to get her to clean that up. And she has logic skill. Perfect. Let's see. Let's get rid of that. You want to buy a chemistry lab table? I'm sure we can do that. I just don't think it's exactly necessary right now. She wants to clean the dishes. Well, you just did. So we'll get her to eat some mac and cheese. He's gonna come home and he wants to go on a date and donate money to charity. Not right now, buddy. So... now that he's home, I'm gonna just kind of let them do whatever they want. Oh, and now she's popping. Oh, yay. She's pregnant. Let's get a photo of this. Alright. So cute. Look at her. Alright. So, she wants a baby girl. I would love to give you that. I'm gonna try not to cheat any of, like, the genders. Yeah, the genders. Sorry, my brain thought that sounded really wrong. But, yeah, so she has a boy, she has a boy. Next time we can try for a girl. I know my game has a really bad I don't know what you would call it. My game really likes boys. And every time that I start a new save, the first baby is usually always a boy. So I guess we will wait and see. But I'm gonna get her to pee, wash her hands, and then I think I might go friendly, announce pregnancy. Let's see how he takes it. Oh, apparently she's gonna throw up first. And I think he's just gonna go to bed. So we'll announce pregnancy in the morning. But she'll go off and throw up again. Poor girl. And then I'll get her to go to sleep. There we go. Yeah, that's the problem with not being able to fit the laundry baskets in the bedroom. Self is the clothes are in the hallway, but she's a neat sim, so I can just tell her to clean the house, and usually she does that. We're gonna do this. Let's have her serve waffles for breakfast. He will be getting up soon, but I'll get him to shower. It's another nice day, 23 degrees. Can't say it's that temperature right now here in real life, but thankfully it's just not snowing yet. Get both of them to go downstairs. She'll make some food. He'll sing in the shower. Right, beautiful song. Oh my gosh, they're so loud when they sing in the shower. No, 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 don't put that away. Fine. He couldn't have waited 2 more seconds for her to finish making the waffles, apparently. Whatever. You can have soggy day old cereal. And she will have fresh waffles. Regular, just plain ass waffles. But we'll get her to grab a plate. She wants to learn the athletics, so she really wants to learn everything. Well, our main goal is piano. What is he doing? He's gonna chat with someone. I guess that's allowed. He's such a good looking sim. I'm really excited to see what their babies look like. But get him going. He works in 6 hours. His guitar skill is good. So we'll get her, do that. Then I'm just gonna have her clean the house. Maybe then I'll just have her watch some TV just to relax. 'Cause why not? So I'll just follow her around. Make sure his motives are good. That's something I should put outside. They have a recycling bin in the house, but so she doesn't have to go in and out of the house so much. The question is, where would I find it? Maybe here. Ah, perfect. So they can have a recycling bin there. Perfect. We have bills already. Wow. Well, they can wait. Okay, making new friends with Louis Burnell, a high school student that probably should be in class, but whatever. She's just gonna watch the cooking channel for a bit, work on that cooking skill, and then he wants to buy a stuffed animal. That's sweet. I'm gonna say no right now. I'm also gonna get him to use, and then he's gonna have some mac and cheese because he's hungry again. And then I can get him to pay the bills. And by then he should be almost ready to go to work. I might just get him to sit and watch TV with her. And yeah, he comes in an hour, so Just get him to go and sit beside her, and they can just watch some TV for the 5 minutes. There we go. Alright. So I'm going to send her to the bathroom. Have her clean up any clothes on the lot. She's already starting to waddle, which is so adorable. And then I think I'm gonna get her to play on her piano. Might as well while she has some time before the babies come. Just let her play. Not very well, but play. And I am gonna change to study music theory. I'm gonna zoom out a bit. All of a sudden she's really, really loud. Also, I do apologize. I keep hitting my headphones by accident. So if you hear that, that's what that sound is. Okay. So we'll fast forward. I'm gonna keep an eye on her stats. She wants to improve. I'm gonna replace that one. Improve. And he has floating in the sea. So read getting noticed in a sea of fans and return to work. Sounds good. We can do that. I'm gonna have her, she's not like hungry enough for like a full meal. So I think I'm gonna let her have some ice cream. And then she wants to buy a high chair. You can get that as well. And yeah, I'm gonna let her decide to do whatever she wants right now. I try not to fuss around with things too much, force them to do everything I want. She's still not feeling 100%, but I don't think it's like one that I could go to the hospital, go to doctor for disease, maybe? He wants to buy a chess table, which we can do, but I think I'm going to send her to the doctor, make sure she's okay. Send her out. And it looks like Robert got a promotion. So cool. So he is now a roadie. Congratulations, Robert. So let's head back to him. And he'll head home. I'll have her head home after she's done. Get him home. And he wants to buy a hot tub. Not right now. Don't think that's really what we need to be buying. I'll have a quick shower. Eat some mac and cheese. Then I'm gonna have him read his book while he waits for her. And hopefully she's not in there too long. And hopefully it gets rid of this germy. It's already past midnight. She's exhausted. Well, did it help? Nope. She still got it. Well, that was not useful in any way. But whatever. Gonna get him to go to bed. And he can really just sleep in. I believe he has Wednesdays off. Yeah, so he's fine. She can come home and go to sleep as well. And she gets to sleep in too because she's pregnant. So got both of them in bed. And just are going to have to await the arrival of the baby. Oh no, now Robert's starting to feel a bit ill. Sorry, buddy. Problem of having a sick wife that's, well, girlfriend that sleeps in bed with you. I don't think I'm going to progress our relationship past. It's just going to be a lot easier when I have to switch to the next father. If I can just, you know, have them break up. So, let's get them a high chair. I have all these cute things from The Sims 2. So I'm gonna use that. While I'm here, I can put in a crib. That one's cute. I think just staying with the basic white coloring will be good enough for them because we don't know if we're getting a boy or a girl. So we'll do that. What do we have? And I know things will be different from like when I did this the first time. They don't need that. But I honestly do not remember what I did the first time in the Decorate With Me video. So it will be a little different, which that is just fine with me. There we go. She wants to buy something at least $500. She's pretty hungry, so get this going. Now she's just gonna wait for him. And I realize we still have not announced our pregnancy, so is there a way to do it while sitting? No. Okay, we'll wait. Oh, a tax return. Nice. So get her to use a shower, and he can go and use. Then I'm gonna go friendly. I'm sure he probably knows that we're pregnant, and if he can't tell that we're pregnant by the size of our belly, then something is very wrong. But it's a cute animation, so let's do it anyways. Needs to improve his skill by 1. Let's answer her phone quickly. She needs to play. Perfect, we can do that. Let's just get on. Oh, that's so cute. I'm gonna take some photos of this. Oh, it's so cute. Alright. Now I'm going to get them. He can play alone, and she. Let's just get her to play alone as well. And just let them jam out for the day until she has her baby, which probably won't be too far from now. Get him to go report on his progress. Then he can come back home, and hopefully he'll be back in time for the baby to pop out. Right. Looks like he's gonna start a load of laundry. And listen to her play the piano, which is nice. She's getting better. Slowly but surely. And the baby's coming. And he is freaking out before she has even gotten off. Oh, Sims, they're so funny. Alright. Let's send her to the hospital. Alright, buddy. Any day now you can go to the hospital with her. There we go. So I have a name I think that I would want to give them, but if it's a boy, which knowing my game it probably will be a boy, but we'll see. But yeah, if you guys have any future name suggestions that you would like to see, do not hesitate to send them my way at all. And it is a baby boy. Okay, so I'm gonna name him Kieran. We get to choose his 2 traits, so Kieran, and he is an eccentric genius. Not bad traits. So cute. So I believe I have it set that my babies are only babies for 2 days, so that's good because I absolutely hate playing the baby stage. And then once Kieran is a toddler, I will probably get them to try again, but I do want to give her a little bit of a break in between. So I'm gonna get her, gotta click on her, gonna get her to snuggle and put in crib. While she's doing that, he's hungry, needs a shower, go to the washroom. Then I will send him to bed. Looks like there's another baby in the town, Victoria Vera. Might be a partner for our little Kieran. But we'll get them into bed, sleeping. Now I'm just going to take advantage of this and I'm going to save, just because I also know how stupid my game can be and it can just crash randomly out of nowhere. So we'll just do a quick save. Well, I'm gonna end the episode here, but thank you guys so much for watching. I know it's gonna be quite a long episode to watch through, especially compared to my previous episodes. And let me know if you like the longer episodes or if you would like shorter episodes. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and choosing my video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.